Ah. I didn't do the thing. I'm so bad. There we go. Is the thing working? Is this thing working? This thing is working. Glorious! Hello. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. Drew, I liked your hair earlier. I don't know if you saw. It's very nice. Hey, Naz. What up, cowhat? Let me get the stream twitchy thing. No, what am I doing? Who's that? It's Minx. I want to load up Minx right now. Let's get this. There we go. Glorious.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello. We'll give it a few minutes before we start, in case and people are, you know, don't want to miss story stuff if they're really hot on it. But otherwise, I'll give it a couple minutes. Plus, it gives me a chance to get a drink. Do 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 do. Oh wait, I should probably tweet since YouTube doesn't do an automatic tweet thing anymore. Streaming. Choo choo, eat crew. Time for choo choos. Hey Mashad. Hey unit. Ween demands I say hi, so you say hi. I do demand! Hey brother. Right, I'm gonna go get a drink, and then, why did your stream switch to Roofit? Fucking Roofit, what a scam. Why is it switching to Roofit? It shouldn't do. Mine looks okay. Maybe because of the host thing? I don't know. Hey Alan Nelly. That's really weird, I'm not quite sure. By the way, I never really get a chance to say, but thanks for the follows. I actually don't have that as a ring-a-ding-ding, because it, like, would probably drive people nuts after a while, but I want to say thanks for that. Hello, Jess! How many times till Ween hits the town? What, you mean, like, physically? Not long at all. No, we've literally started. It's been going 3 minutes. I'm gonna wait till... I'm gonna give it another minute, then I'm gonna start. All the time. I thought you said all the titties then. I was like, wait, what's this about titties? Jesus. I'm gonna go get a drink. I'm back. Oh dear. Gonna be back in a cell. God. Hello. Right. Alright. Okay, 2 seconds. I'll be right with you. Right. There we go. Everyone bourbons? Oh man, I want a bourbon biscuit. Fucking bourbons are legit. So who's gonna time how long it takes to crash? Just sucks. I'm sorry. That was rude of me. Almost like rude that I saying I was gonna crash immediately. 20. You put 20 bits on the first piece of scenery. Damn it, Nolan. I mean, thank you, Nolan. But damn it, Nolan. Have a pack, man. You have 10 of them. Oh man, I fucking love bourbons.
Lewd.
Ivaria, thank you so much. Ivaria. It's been ages now, isn't it? It doesn't tell me anymore, but 7 months, 8 months. Fucking mobile app doesn't tell me, but thank you so much, Ivaria. Hope I got that reasonably close. Twitch's been doing that for me for a while. People I watch will be hosting something right before the stream, and when they start, it just switch over to you refresh. That's so stupid, isn't it? 8 months, you believe? Thank you, Ivaria. That's really lovely of you. Thank you so much. You're making beans on toast Brit style. Fucking beans on toast are the best. Beans on toast. Tachikia, thank you so much for the sub, Tachikia. And I need to get... need to get both of you in here, actually. Hold on. Lewd faces for you both. So thank you, Ivaria. Woo, stream today. Could use some quality entertainment after today. Oh, Ivaria, is everything alright? An attempt was made. Did I flub your name? I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to. Oh, right, so we, let me just check a minute, but we were trying to, I say rescue, she doesn't really want to be rescued, but we've been paid to rescue her. I have 14 out of 1 crew. Okay. So, in my possessions, I should have at least one more, I got 2 more invitations to Burdens, that's okay, actually. You found out after tomorrow you won't have a job? Oh, fuck, dude. Oh, man, I'm sorry. Well, I really hope you bounce back super quick. That's always the way. I certainly hope you do. What kind of beans? Baked? Baked. Baked beans are the best. Although kidney beans are pretty legit. Someone's gonna keep. Yeah, someone has to keep count of the strays for a piss psychologist. Definitely. Right, I think we're pretty much good to go. So, let's have a look at the party below stairs quickly. Is there anything? Oh, I can turn my. I can turn my. Change my gossip into a better one. That's really good, actually. Wow, that's really useful. Can I? How many times can I do that? Oh, you can only do that once per place, I guess. Okay, that's still pretty good. Hey, Tora. Beans on toast in the UK normally means baked beans, for sure. Hey, Mr. Morton, you're right, dude. Thank you very much for the bits, man. Thank you very, very much. I'm still thinking about Silent Hill 4. I'm not sure yet. I'll certainly consider it. Time to raid innocent villagers for stuff to pay for marrying a woman in Mountain Blade. Apparently it'll cost you 13 grand to marry. What the fuck are you marrying? The Queen? Jesus. Hey, Froggy. Hey, Froggy. You've been out of work for 3 years. I'm sure you can do better than... Yeah. Hey, Stockholm, how did it go the other day? With your meat, dude? Did it all go okay? Or was that today? You almost got your chicken dinner. You're in the last 10. Oh, mate, well done. Fucking did better than me earlier. Then I got absolutely mangled. Well done, Alan Nelly. You'll get that chicken dinner soon. Well, daughter of a lord who has 6 villages and 2 towns. So pretty much, yeah. That's a pretty it's pretty expensive shit. That is. Okay, let's join the Half-Life mask. Half-Light mask, not Half-Life. Sinkhole appears on the road to your house. Super awkward. Yikes. Is it a big one? Yeah, especially if you've been there for 8 years. Are you getting, at least you're getting redundancy pay? I hope, because at least that's something, especially if you've been there for 8 years. Bring you loots. I'm okay, Froggy. I'm kind of super off my face with these dihydrocoatings tonight, but that won't stop me reading. So we need to sort this pertinence out. So, so let's see what we need to do, actually. Shit, I need to work out how far along the quest we are. Hey, Yummy. No, get glasses, Yummy. Redundancies after 2 years? Yeah. You should, yeah, if it's been 8, you should easily get some, at least. Smooths the shit out of a lord by currently doing tasks. Or, you know, just stab them. I didn't see, have you said anything, Stockholm? I haven't seen anything yet. Maybe you're typing. If you typed and it was too long, it kind of eats it though, just a heads up. Well, I got my fingers crossed for you, Vari. I hope at the very least you get a good, like, redundancy payout, and then help you look for something else. Okay, let's see. What do we need to do? A concealed door blends in with the wallpaper here behind the bamboo screen, allowing servants to pass moderately in and out. Isn't this? Don't we want to go below stairs to talk to the one she was banging, right? Yeah. Delicious. Furious typing. So I went on Tuesday morning. It was Tuesday. My apologies, dude. And you got there wondering why your ex hadn't turned up. The solicitors found out they hadn't sent her the letter for the. Oh, for fuck's sake! Really? Come on. Oh, Stockholm, man. I'm sorry. It's ridiculous. Wish you could ship you the medicinal form of now what makes Colorado famous, but people frown on shipping weed. Yeah, especially if it rocked up my house, the police would be like, mm-hmm. I was talking about with Jess though, saying, Jess, if I get some, I was like, I'll sort you out, alright. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. This coming Tuesday. At least it's only a week this time, but still, that's what a fucking silly mess up, man. Hey, JPM. Okay, so the areas below stairs are like part the kitchen of a grand country house and part of like a factory floor. Cooks prepare food in enormous pots. Servants appear with empty plates to be scraped off and cleaned, even while others I'm steaming dishes upstairs. Further back are rows upon rows of hour looms, each tended to by weavers with their hairs pinned tightly back. The heat of the cooking combines with the shudder of machinery and pandemonium. So we need to talk to the Phalangius forewoman. She's an impressive sight, presiding over the din with a plum and a rolling pin. Let's talk to her. Did you bang the lady? I think she did. You're super bored. You were tired. You were sick and tired of being unemployed and skin. Well, still no luck on that front then, Froggy. You know, you said you were thinking about maybe like going off for a bit, doing some travelling. The forewoman's waistcoat is dark and tightly buttoned. Beneath it, a corset. Corset. Do I have any emotes for this? Hold on. I don't have any titty emotes. Man, I'm slacking on titty emotes. Horse girl's got big knockers. Corset. There we go. Worked out it's not as viable this time for you to work and travel isn't easy. No, that's true. No, well, hopefully you'll still find something, Froggy, soon. I really hope you get that sorted. Hey, Starboon. Thanks, guys. My father got quite upset, obviously, but nothing can get fixed. Simple mistake. And at the end, you still get to see your son. Yeah, I mean, if it's only a week, I know I say only, but after all this time, but like, you know, at least it's Tuesday now, and you can get it sorted. Like I said, I got my fingers crossed for you, Stockholm. All right, man. Let me know how it goes, okay? Right. So, we're talking about corsets and boobies, weren't we? Her skirt is hitched up her skirt is hitched up over a pair of soot-stained trousers and ankle boots. Strings of glass beads glitter at I was wondering where that was going then. Glitter at her throat, casting dazzles over her rich ochre skin. As she bellows orders, sending workers scurrying from this loom to that. She turns to you, her eyes aligned with pitch, grime, or cosmetic affection. Ask her what she does. Ask about the luckless sister. Let's ask her what she does, first of all. Let's get to know her. Hey, Tekro. I was worried about we're going to bust a bead. The Fulginus Foreman squints. I keep this damn place running is what I do. Do you think the looms ravel their own time, or untangle knotted skeins, or order new consignments of hours to make sure that them above don't go wanting for their precious perfect day? You ever been in an hour carding accident? You ever seen a weaver's scalp torn off when their hair gets tangled in the warp? She takes a deep breath. An already impressive bosoms inflate to magnificent proportions. Them above may think they're all about this, right here. This is Perdinant's heart and soul. I see why the Duchess's daughter was so keen. So next week you have to help and set up a networked fucking clock of your offices. Oh god. That's always a bit tedious. Hey, Rhaenys. Hey, Axtwin. You finally got a chance to see the new Broly movie. Dude, I fucking loved it. I also love the Green Girl. The new Green Girl's super cute. I mean, like, the Dragon Ball Z stuff was cool too, you know. But, you know, the Green Girl's cute. But, like, the Broly movie was amazing. Yeah, the dub was fantastic too. Also, because you're a trustee for a mental health charity, I've recommended my ex and she's going to work with them, which will help her. She's a great mother, just struggles with people, clearly. Oh, that's good. That's really good of you, dude. Was it fairly amicable then, in that case? We can do story time with Tech Girl in a bit, Tech Girl, but because there's a lot of reading in these streams, it might be a little bit difficult at the time being. If we get to a bit of a lot of travelling later, then yeah. Right, we need to ask her about the luckless sister. Inquiring about illicit love affairs almost always goes well. You've only been slapped twice. Well, thrice. The forewoman's expression turns hard in an instant. Them above's been talking, have they? Snide little gossips. She's the only one of them worth anything. She sounds remarkably affectionate as she warms to her subject. Perhaps it was the luckless sister who broke off their affair. No, it was me. The forewoman admits miserably. Her face spasms for a moment. She draws out a handkerchief from her corset and coughs heartily into it. She shoves the handkerchief back into her pocket, but not before you notice a violet stain on the fabric. Aha. The forewoman has more secrets. Uncover them. Ask her about the handkerchief. Amicable on your part, I suppose. Alright, dude. Yeah, sorry, that was a rather personal question, isn't it? Sorry. Hey, British Pete. Did you subscribe? Well, thank you very much, dude. It hasn't warned me. Apologies if I missed it. Thank you very much, my dude. You felt the same. I don't even like Broly, but I think the retcons they made with Broly actually made him a much more interesting character. And again, Green Girl was cute, so wee bargain. And the animation was great. And the joke about Bulma and Frieza and the Dragon Balls was solid. Like Bulma with her 5 years and Frieza with his 5 centimeters. A part of something greater. Saw that, did you? I travelled before I was a full woman, and on my journeys I was exposed to certain spores. They colonise both my lungs and my thoughts, and are a part of something old and vast. They awake impulses in me, the last and latest of which is to bring them home. I deny them as long as I can. I must leave soon. She looks away. That's why I broke off the affair. Better to do it than to sneak off in the night. I thought about asking her to leave with me, us, but it would mean abandoning her sister. And what if the spores colonise her too? But maybe, well, no point worrying about the maybes. Perhaps you can use this information to make one sister convince the other to leave. Ooh, we can do it, I believe. We've discovered the full woman's secret, so we can't do anything else with her now, so we'll end our conversation for the time being. And move onwards. If anyone told me Broly was such an amazing and deep character, I'd have laughed at them silly. Yeah, I know what you mean, dude. Like, I think the same thing, but they made some really good retcons and stuff. It should pop up British Pete, but thank you very much, dude. Like, seriously, that's really kind of you. I'm sorry, like I said, sorry I didn't notice or say anything there. My apologies, but yeah, really appreciate it. Thank you. Now, don't be sorry. You're open with everyone in my, especially the kids in the charity. It helps to have that experience. Yeah, that's very true. But you know, like I said, I should have been a little bit more careful about that. So thank you, mate. Frieza, when Broly's dad died, I was in tears of laughter. Yeah, that was pretty. Yeah, that was pretty funny. It's like, oh no, a stray shot. Yeah, you might have to leave and then refresh. Fatagan! Into the Qualiso? Hello. Are we CHOO CHOO'IN? We are CHOO CHOO'IN. Well, we're currently doing some story stuff, but we will be probably shooting and murdering. Yeah, I didn't see your response, Tech Girl. Sorry, but yeah, we might be able to get some stuff done in a bit. Right. So we're going to go to Afternoon Impertinence. We want to
Lewd.
Go below stairs. We've already done that, right? This is Afternoon. How are we going to do this? Oh, thank you, Alanelli. Thank you very much. Into the Qualiso can now spam loot. Veilers, you want to get into this game that has such heavy format. It's actually not as bad as you think. It's a lot easier to get into than, say, Sunless Skies, I personally think. Oh, thank you again, Alanelli. Veilers can now spam delicious loots. Alanelli is a beast. I wouldn't be surprised if genuinely Alanelli's like one of the highest like sub givers on Twitch in general. No, it's no worries, Pete. I mean, I can see that you've got the star buy and everything, Pete. So much appreciated, my man. Friends bought you Disturbed and 3 days grace tickets. Oh, Ivara, that sounds amazing. I fucking love Disturbed. That'll be a quality gig. I hope you have a lot of fun there. So do we need to go? Do we want to speak to the clairvoyant doctress? I think we do, don't we? Tell her all is ready for your escape. Oh, we don't. No, we don't need to do that, do we? No, not yet. Return to the dining room. Shit. I probably didn't need to do that, did I? Have I fluffed up? No, I haven't. That's fine. Go below stairs. We don't want to do the dumb rater stuff, I didn't think, unless we were checking something. I don't need to charm anybody. I don't think that really doesn't matter. If we go below stairs again, is that just going to the forewoman? Yeah. We don't need to talk to the forewoman again, so we've actually done that. Okay, that's fine. So we haven't really worried anything. So we can't do anything further. We can't speak to the clairvoyant doctress because we're not finished. We're going below stairs and do matter, so we can charm someone. 76, 46, 66. A chaperone that's... Ah, fail. Bummer. Ah, well, no such luck. Alright, moving on. So... It's now evening. So we can dance with the presumptuous heiress, which is what we want. Oh, no, we'll dance to the luckless sister first, actually, now I think about it. So we can tell her that we can get her sister out of there. Right, okay. So we want to reconcile her with the forewoman, I think, would be the key. This Coke is missing whiskey. Whiskey! Alan, they dropped you a gift sub a couple of days back when you weren't even home. Yeah, one of the delicious sub bombs. Alan, he's a solid sub man. They're a birthday gift, and it's probably one of the best gifts you've ever received. Yeah, Avari, like gigs like that are absolutely amazing. Like, seriously, I remember pretty much every gig I've been to. They're always incredible. But let's reconcile her with the forewoman. You can try at least, and perhaps the presumptuous heiress will be easy to persuade once she knows her sister has a better reason to stay. You begin by hinting at the forewoman's secret motives, casting their entire situation in the frame of romantic tragedy. The luckless sister attempts to look uninterested, but her eyes betray her. You tell her the truth, that the forewoman suffers from a singular fungal condition, that in order to tend to it she will need to leave Perdinant, that she ended their relationship in order to protect the luckless sister. I don't need protecting, the sister snaps. Indeed, indeed. But she can't stay with her lover and her sister, can she? Oh, you are clever for a brute. Very well, if you promise to take my sister away from here, I will convince her to go with you. Perhaps after this business with the fungus, I will see her again. You better bring the forewoman the good news. Speak to the forewoman below stairs and reconcile her with the luckless sister. Okay, so we end that then? Okay, so we... tie up an inconvenient loose end. The forewoman knows of your interest in the sisters and may endanger your escape. We didn't want to do that though. Yes, we just need to go. We need to go downstairs. We might have to do this again, fresh, I think. So we don't want to talk to the presumptuous heiress yet because we want to make them date, don't we? So I guess what we'll do, we'll have to go around another cycle, I guess. Okay, so let's who are we gonna do? Let's try and charm them again. Yeah, there we go. Success. And we've gained 2 favour for them. Okay, cool. We don't want to tie up an inconvenient loose end, because that sounds like, unless I'm mistaken, that does not sound like something we want to do, and that sounds like that's going to crap something up, but let's see what that says and what we can do with that. The cleaner you escape, the better. The forewoman is in a complication, you need to get her on side. Visit the forewoman below stairs during the morning or afternoon. Yeah, okay, that's fine, so that's what we got to do. Right, so move onwards. And we're done, basically, so we need to loop again. One of the debutantes would like a word, so let's... Terror remains unchanged by getting some gossip and some XP. Lovely. Okay. So, we want to join the Half-Light Mask again. And that's my last one, so this might be a bit tricky. So we need to, first of all then, we need to go talk to the, go below stairs. So we go below stairs, and we need to talk to the forewoman, and then tell her to reconcile with the luckless sister. You just want to see them happy. Well, and also see the forewoman stays quiet about your escape with the heiress. You enlarge upon the luckless sister's willingness to renew her relationship with the forewoman, and to elope together if the need arises. She'd come with me? Even appreciating my condition? Damn and blast, that girl's got 3 times the courage she does sense, and that's a fact, but I couldn't... You talk her around from all the wavering. After all, it's true love conquers all, not true love conquers everything but some mushrooms. The presumptuous heiress is ready to leave. The luckless sister has reconciled with the forewoman. Okay, so we need to end our conversation then. Mushrooms. Not those kind of mushrooms though. Move onwards. I probably need one more, ticket for Perdurant, so I'm probably going to have to come back and finish this off. But we can get most of it done. So, this is afternoon, so I can't do anything. Let's speak to the clairvoyant doctress and see what she says. The sisters are willing to part. An avenue of escape has been identified. Is she prepared to do her part? Okay, let's just check. The presumptuous heiress is ready to leave. The luckless sister is reconciled with the forewoman. The luckless sister prepared to leave with you. The luckless sister prepared to leave with you. The presumptuous heiress is prepared to leave with you. Okay. Unless I'm mistaken, that looks like we're ready to go. Let's just check. Yes, yes. Give me the sign in the evening, and we'll meet in the passages between evening and the parlour. Excellent. So, we need to return to the dining room. And then we need to do... We charm a chaperone or a servant or... Let's... Yep, nice. We'll do another debutante. And then this should be moving onwards. And takes us to evening, and we've almost done it, I think. Hey everybody! Wow, I've suddenly got a massive group of viewers. Who's hosting me? Somebody just hosted me all of a sudden? I mean, not that I'm not grateful, but that seems like a lot. Well, hi everybody! We're currently doing roleplay in Sunless Skies, where all you're looking at is me reading some text. Hopefully it'll be a bit more interesting for you all shortly, but I like these role-playing bits. So we're going to evening impertinence, and rude, we're here of our own free will. I'm so sorry. Well, I'm glad you're here. Now, we are ready to make our escape. Delicious. All is ready. You give the clairvoyant doctoress the faintest of nods, and she clicks her bag shut with a determined snap. The evening takes an interminable time to end. You endure waltz after dragging waltz. Debutantes wheel endlessly across the dance floor. Then it is over. The music and the dancing cease. The chaperones and the debutantes form their procession, ready to pass on to the parlour at dawn, or perhaps dusk, and begin the day again. You catch the eye of the presumptuous heiress, who gives you a nervous nod. The door opens, the dark passage beckons. The procession files in. Prop from the co-stream? Co-fin is streaming Sunless Skies, so this is one who got hooked up one more. Oh nice! Well hello everybody! I hope you enjoy some more Sunless Skies. I've been streaming it every time this week, so I wanted to just let you all know I'm very crap at it, but I have a nice British voice, so maybe that'll do it. Then it is over. We've done that bit, haven't we? No sooner have you passed through the door than you hear a clatter behind you. The doctoress has made a show of dropping her bag in the dark and searching for it. The chaperones are distracted. Taking the presumptuous heiress's hand, you pull her to the hidden door. You fumble at the catch. There's a trick to it, it seems. Hurry! Your charge hisses.
Lewd.
The catch turns. The door opens. You step through. Thank you, Alanelli! Serenus is awesome. Can now spam lewds. I hope you enjoy the lewdness. Thank you very much, Alanelli. Delicious. Yeah, welcome everybody.
Lewd.
Oh, thank you again, Alanelli. Migs can now spam lewds. Delicious. So, for those who haven't, just a very, very quick, for those who've joined us, and if you're sticking around, we are in Albion currently. We have a fairly full complement of crew.
Lewd.
And we're currently trying to rescue the councillor's daughters. Or daughter, I guess. Oh, thank you again, Alanelli. Alanelli's our sub-king around here. Trace Lucian can now spam lewds. Those of you with new subs, enjoy the lots of silly emotes we got. We've got lots of fun ones around here, so knock yourselves out. Right, let's see if we can get them out. You wait with the presumptuous heiress in the passage behind the door of night. Her breathing is shallow and tense. You hear the procession move on, and then there's a tap at the hidden door. The doctoress, who seems uncannily well in dark, is there. You admit her. Right, she says, professionally scrutinizing your companion's features. Time to do my bit. What exactly is your bit? The presumptuous heiress asks. Her once luckless sister may even now be making her own escape with the forewoman. Perhaps that's not something the doctoress needs to know. Alright, unit. Take it easy. Have a good time. Convert. Thank you, Arne. You can convert everybody. Delicious. The doctoress removes an unguent from her bag and begins rubbing it into the heiress's temples, along her hairline, behind the ears and under the jaw. If you disappear, they will look for you, the doctoress explains, indicating that the other woman is to lie on the floor. Therefore, I will be your replacement. Ideally, I'd give that stuff another minute to work, but I need to rejoin the procession before you're missed. Be still and be quiet. Sitting aside the heiress, she pushes her sharp fingernail into the skin of the girl's temple and slides it like a scalpel around her face with a sound like tearing paper. I can't feel it. Why can't I feel it? The heiress gasps. The Duchess shushes her. When the incision is complete, the Duchess reaches up and with a tug slides off her own face. Behind it is a solid knot of muscle, palpitating and inhuman. Excuse me a second. Like a magician whipping a tablecloth from beneath a set of crockery, she swaps her face in the heiress's. A few pinches and tucks, the application of ointment from another jar, and the process is complete. Done, says the doctoress, as the presumptuous heiress feels the unfamiliar shapes of her new face. You turn back as they quickly trade clothes. Well that was weird. That was disturbing. Also, ew. Massive ew. I make you sleepy? What's this? Delicious. Alright, well that was weird. Ask the doctress what she is. Okay, that's important. In old London, your kind called mine snuffers. We were not friends. Few of us made the journey to heaven. Or perhaps many of us did. Who knows how many of us hide behind faces you thought were familiar? She grins, and is surprised with the shape and feel of her new smile. Then it is time to part. She returns to the procession as you lead the heiress on. The governor's hidden tunnels wind behind the grand chambers and beneath the hour looms. You pass cells and shelves of record. Sometimes you hear voices and hide until they pass. Eventually, you find your way to the exterior gantry from where you can see your engine and the sidings of the parlour. Using a stolen lamp, you flash a signal until your crew comes to collect you. We can return the presumptuous heiress to her mother at the most serene mausoleum. Hooray! We've got the daughter, and now we can book it! Right. So, at the bazaar, there's crockery, and we've got... Okay, that's fine. So, we are ready to leave. Good work, everyone. Hey, Cal the Skeleton. You alright, dude? Oh, that's bad. No. What's bad? What, a snuffer? Good old snuffers. She seemed quite nice. Plus, we had a massive conversation about breasts just a minute ago. Glorious. So, we could go back to the Serene Mausoleum, but I think we should go to...
Lewd.
Walbury Juxtamare first of all, because we got a quest there too. Oh, thank you, Alanelli. Gold Magnum can now spam nudes. Oops, shit, crashed. Wait, does that mean Nolden got the bet right? Let's bail out a Purderant, shall we? Chugga, woo woo. Oh, thank you, Alanelli, again, dude. Cal the Skeleton can now spam nudes. Lucky you, Cal. Knock yourselves out, guys. Yay! We got good emotes here, guys. Again, I think you're gonna have to hold fire for this one, Tech Girl. It's getting a bit hectic on this one, I think, for the time being. I do want to hear it, but it's just gonna, I don't want it to get lost in all the hubbub at the moment. All right. Alanelli is a glorious subbing man. He really is very, very generous. The lighthouse light can be quite weird. I think light reflects in weird ways, but I remember I think it was Easy was telling me that it's a little bit buggy. I think it was. So you just popped in, you've never played this game. What is up? This is a role-playing, horror, trading, simulatory, combat-y, 2D game. I don't know the best genre to call it, to be perfectly honest, but it's a very in-depth, spooky role-playing game, at the very least, where we are in, like, the heavens, if you like. London is now a floating city in the heavens. Oh, it's one of these assholes. That's kind of useful. Okay. We actually need to kill one of these jerks, so... And as you can see, these monsters can be a little bit gribbly.
Lewd.
So, sorry, I can't look at the chat while I'm trying not to get mad with these, because I don't have that much HP to begin with, so let's... Ah, shit, I just took a load of damage for that. Oops. I think I did more damage to myself there than he would have done it just hitting me. Never mind. Oh, thank you, Anne. Naz can now get spamming again. Let's get our axes out so we can get the bronze wood. So these are the horrible scribe spinsters. They're made out of the hard bronze wood that is so common up in the heavens. Well, not common, I guess, but we're going to nick it. Yeah, boy. Wait, I already had a sub. No. Maybe you weren't sub, very briefly. Wait, she was a wax person? Is that what they are? Yikes. Snuffers are the wax people Kiko told you about. The ones who are super strong and fast and like to steal people's faces and eat candles. Goddamn candle eaters. Freaks. Well, thank you very much for that, Alanelli. I didn't miss any, did I? Sorry, I just don't want to check a minute. From undoctor first hit, 6.77 seconds. God damn it. It doesn't count. Or does it? We got tentacles over there. We want to stay away from that. Skyhenge. Is it like Stonehenge, but in the sky? I gotta check it out. Oh, that looks bad. Oh, that looks very bad. Oh dear. Let's not go near that. That's another scribe spencer there. Let's just leave. This is a silly place. Flies into the tentacles, coward. No, I refuse. I need to repair my engine. It counts twice for my instance. Damn it.
Lewd.
Oh, Leo Sage, my dude. Good to see you. You're back from horrid work. What's up, dude? Hey, dude. I'm gonna. Sorry, guys. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna open my window. It's kind of. It's not. I wouldn't say it's warm in here, but I think all these dihydrocodeines I've taken make me a little bit hot. So I'm gonna crack the window open for a little bit. Ugh. There's a fox currently sat. Hold on. There's a fox just sat out there. What are you doing? What do you want? Why are you sat on the porch? Go away. Ugh. Whatever. I think he's trying to get into my bin. Little bastard. Ugh. They can cause hot flushes. Okay, well that makes sense then. Take a picture. I can't because I'm using my phone as the Twitch chat. Besides, because I'd have to take it through the glass with the light on. I'm not sure how much of a good picture I'd get. Oh, there's something up there. Should we have a look? A porch fox. You get foxes a fair bit around here. They're kind of cute, but also kind of noisy. Right, we're gonna get some repairs on this dude. Assuming I don't stuff this up too badly. There we go. So we'll inspect that, and carefully does it. Hopefully be able to get a quick repair. Yep. We're going to scavenge the Star Maddened Explorer's ship for parts. And we got 10 hull. Nice. Such is life in the space zone. Exactly, Cal. Alright, Avaria. You're going to make your way home. If you're still streaming roughly an hour, I'll hop back in. I should be, I think. So I hope to see you soon. Foxes make horrible sounds. Ever known to man? Seriously, it's ridiculous. You can be just chilling there, right? Minding your own business. It's all good in the world. And suddenly you hear, and you're like, well, what the fuck is that? It's just 2 foxes bumming outside. It's like, well, that one, I don't want to see you guys bumming. That's gross. 2, stop screaming. Like, you know, bum like normal people. I have really high max hull on the ship. Yeah, I've got 90 max hull, I believe, on this one. Yeah, it's a really burly ship. I'm not sure if Walbury Juxtamare actually has the ability to get supplies, but we should be fine anyway. Worst comes to worst, I'll just eat my crew. Alright, Alan Lilly. See you shortly, dude. Hey, Lady Chelsea. Hello. Well, I'm sorry you've been having a bad time. It's good to see you, though. Hope everything's getting a bit better for you. The beasts from Bloodborne were all voiced by foxes. Yeah, they're all voiced by bumming foxes. Well, yeah, most people scream or moan Kitsune, but not like that. Friggin' foxes are weird. Like, it's like some sort of, yeah, like a Bloodborne creature. Like the cleric beast just sat there having an O. Da 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 da. Da da da. Stop it. Stop bumming outside. Leave, friggin' cleric beast. Deja vu. Is someone keeping count for piss psychologists of my drifting? Ah, look, it's Western Super Mud in the sky. Oh, am I too quiet, actually? I turned myself down for the thingy earlier. Let me turn myself back up. I tab out. Online friends. Jessasaurus watching Halloween. That guy sounds like a wiener. Okay, I'll turn myself up a little bit. There we go, should be a little bit better. There we go, nice. 66? Surely not that many. Surely. Maybe. Have we discovered Space Brighton? I mean, this is kind of a... Oh, that's the dock. This is kind of a mixture of Space Brighton and Space Western Supermare. So, obviously, a place of pure terror. In we go. I said in we go! Get fucking... There we go. You have to be quiet while wanking with your parents. Oh no, that... I don't know, that's like stealth wanking. That's like highbrow caliber thing. The Mists of Walbury? Man, that's got like spooky eyes on it. Yeah, let's go check that out. The fog rises from below, seeping through the wooden slats of the dock. The crowds waiting in the queue begin to sing a watery, ululating tune of no discernible melody. Join the song of the mists. Offer sanctuary aboard your train. Most of those queuing are unsettled by the mists, a few frantic with terror. This would be a good recruitment opportunity. I'm actually full. Sell protective talismans to the crowd. Yes, yes, terrifying mists. I have just the solution. Yeah, let's do that. The crowd snaps up your guaranteed protections against the transformative properties of the mists. Customers squeeze their talisman tight as the mist grows deeper. For yourself, you prefer the cozy, mist-free confines of your cabin, watching it slowly recede. Yay, money! Alright, Cowhat dude. Have a good one. Thanks for the bits, man. Why do vibrators have to be so loud? Lucky, I, obviously, as a gentleman, don't tend to have that problem, but I sympathise. Though I have a flat all to myself, so, you know, it's all good. Selling snake oil. Woohoo! That's called fraud. Nonsense. Lies. Okay, we're going to Western-super-Mare in space, so we're going to write a port report. I think we can't do that until we're in, though. So we can do. There's a few ways of getting in. We can pay, but that's really expensive. It's like 250 sovereigns. Fuck that noise. We can get a pauper's pass. No, thank you. Or, of course, we can trade 2 uncanny specimens to get entry to Western-super-Mare. As soon as you've handed over your goods, the official clicks his fingers. Workers from the Bureau of Entertainment quickly commandeer your attention. A man and a woman appear on each side, both exquisitely dressed. Their smiles, well-whetted knives. Come. Come already. The courtier doesn't like waiting. You'll need an outfit. Come, come, come. This is my choice of outfit. It has no impact on the port. Okay, so this last time I had a finely tailored coat. I'm going to have a skirt this time. Oh yes, I'm going to have a skirt. Delicious. The courtier calls 2 women from a door, their stained glass eyes nearly as pale as the nacreous filaments of their long white hair, the latter suspended in complicated spirals. They ease you into your selections without fanfare. There's even a martial contempt, as though you're not moving halfway fast enough, gracefully enough. Despite the disdain, they are competent and civil assistants, wholly disinterested in everything you wear, from your choice in lace-up trousers to erotic underwear. Erotic underwear. Delicious erotic underwear. Are the controls anything like Sunless Sea? Yes, Cal, almost exactly like Sunless Sea, though less importance on micromanaging the light, and there's now a drifting function with the combat. Anytime I've seen a, quote, quiet vibrator, they sound like someone's trying to grind rocks next to your earlobe, so, you know. When you finally dismiss the women, the courtier considers you for a long moment. He turns to a wardrobe and hands you several garments, all your size. Once you are dressed, he dismisses you, shooing you into Western-super-Mare. Right then, we need to locate the poets for the incognito princess, but first of all, we're writing a port report, because that's important. It's important! You know, or not. In the face of the candy floss, guards are let down. Presented with this much tea, defences are dropped. This should have been a good place to gather information. Unfortunately, the screams of the donkeys rendered eavesdropping impossible. Still, even by itself, a list of visitors is certainly worth something. Minus 10 waifu points. That's so cruel. Boo. So we need to locate maudlin poets for the incognito princess. A series of somberly clad people with scarves and aggressive rhyme schemes gather around a public house. This must be the meeting place of the celestial-inspired poets the incognito princess wishes to see. Victoria's daughter, by the way, is our crew member. For those who are not in the know currently. You squeeze in the back. There are rows of serious young folk before you. Poets take the stage to chant their woe at the working class's plight, or at least that's what you presume from their gestures. They're inaudible over the chattering of the chattering classes. The incognito princess is pressed against the back wall. She ignores the rats who assemble to pour worshipfully at her feet. I'd rather be closer, she states. Shove them out of the way! The pen is mightier than the sword, but your elbows are surely mightier than the poet's feeble body. 77% chance. Or impersonate the gentlefolk of the press. We're going to shove them. Shove them out of the way, fools! A little burly persuasion gets you to the front. The princess follows in your wake. You look up at the poet staring into the middle distance, describing the misery of the hour looms. Slowly, he becomes aware of the incognito princess. Lewd. Oh, thank you, Stockholm. Kyla Cakes can now spam delicious lewds. Thank you so much. That's really nice of you, dude. By the way, folks, for those of you who are here, anyone who's curious who the delicious voice behind the lovely noises are, you can find the information about the Electro Dolly there. It still says you're sub, Lady Chelsea. It says you're a subscriber. Right. You look up at, sorry. Slowly he becomes aware of the incognito princess stutters and changes tack, hailing her majesty in celestial verse. Soon another poet steps on the stage, adding her own thoughts on how extraordinarily well the princess compares to the first day of spring, then a third, then a fourth. The princess takes a break from the attention of the poets and turns to you. I will meet you back on the locomotive. The incognito princess has found what she sought for in Western Superman. You squeeze in the back. There are rows of serious young folk before you. Poets take the stage to chart their woes at the working class's plight. Oh, we've seen that, haven't we? Wait for just one more. We're not going home yet. Let's see what the princess is up to. You don't see a sub badge. Weird. Try using emotes, Lady Chelsea. See if it works. Yeah, the Dolly Command one's a good one, Jess. It's legit. Blah, 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 blah. You push back into the public house to see every poet in the room hailing the incognito princess, trying to find couplets to exactly chart the bounds of her perfection. Not so blue now, my sad rhymers, she says, waving encouragingly at the poets. You can find the words, if not English, perhaps words more celestial? After a brief moment, they find a language whose shapes sound ill-fitting for a human palate. They rush on joyously. One poet's tongue ignites, then another, then a third. Soon every poet has a mouthful of flame, and they still don't stop. In the middle of the conflagration stands the princess, beaming. This seems to be contagious. Best run. Wow, I lost 1 heart, and I have 1 searing enigma, and gained 20 terror. Holy crap. Yikes. That was rough. I lost permanent stats for that, and gained 20 terror. Yeesh. That was rough. Does this run on a toaster like the previous titles? Truthfully, Cal, I don't know, because my PC's a burly asshole. I can't imagine why not, but I don't want to say for sure. Is it working for you, Lady Chelsea? Yeah, it does work, so you've got it then, that's cool, yeah. By the way, all the royal children are monsters. Yeah. Well, that explains that. Yes. So is this set around on the spooky side of the gate of the Northern Undersea? Yes, Pete, it is. It's the avid horizon. The sun. Okay, so we're going to have to explore, we're going to explore the area again. So let's explore. What did we do last time? Stop at the charming tea room. Again, I'm not going to read this out because I did this last time. But the most important thing is the longer you spend in Warbury Juxtamare, the easier it is to spot the flaws in the facade. This place is creepy. The tea is atrocious and tastes of kelp and salted beef. The room is warm and there's no space to lounge on the sofa which snakes halfway across the room. Things just don't look right. Let's take a donkey. I'm going to read the donkey ride one because this is hilariously upsetting. This donkey ride is more momentous than others. The herd spots something small and broken-backed on the shore. With a scream, they lurch towards their prey, leaving you to cling for dear life. On the bright side, at least they're quick about the kill. You will return to the paddock of nervous customers, intact and only moderately traumatized. Nothing... Oh, it's actually different every time. I need to read these. Last time, they were talking about the donkeys having about 6 heads, which is not quite right. You come for the ween, not for the game. Jess, you're always so obsessed with the ween. What is this ween? My god, such a pervert, Jess. The game is Sunless Skies. And again, for a very quick sort of thing, it's a horror role-playing game which is on a top-down view, which has combat and trading in it, and you can make money and make decisions. It's very good. Clothes are gone, get back to the ship. I've got a few clothes left, I should be okay. Yes, Tech Girl, the donkeys are not very nice in this, to say the least. My terror is being reduced, though, which is kind of good. Succumb to the wiles of the rubbery lump seller. A wax paper cone brimming with rubbery lumps sounds just about perfect. It tastes precisely as advertised. Hot, rubbery, faintly sweet, with a dashing of mirin and brown sugar, and an aftertaste reminiscent of roasted berries, like a memory of better days. You graze on a palmful of lumps before you put the rest away. My clothes are threadbare. You are scruffy. So I think I can do one more clothes? Yeah. So we've done a donkey ride. Let's take a path to the beach. This is a beach. Of course it is a beach. What else could it be? It is a stretch of pale particulates and roiling mists. The air smells of salt and things that mummified in the sun, of cinnamon and licorice. It is pebbles and grains of blue grass, tendrils of something curious and organic, worm-like growths tussling through the sediment. This is exactly what beaches are. What?
What?
So, seek out the stained-glassed aristocrats. Rich totter around the port sneering. Their eyes are an affection, a mimicry of the mist-changing done to long-term port workers. If you convince them that you're their peer, they'll help you pare the lies away. So I need to... Okay, let's do this. They'll assist you to see the Walsbury weirdness around the beach. Okay. Yeah, best of luck as well, Chelsea. I hope it all goes alright. You don't have tentacles at your beaches? Not normally, Norse Crow. It occasionally happens, I guess. A giggling creche of aristocrats stand waiting by the water, their stained glass eyes incandescent. Sea glass, they say when you ask. Hand gathered in the mists, hand inserted by specialists. Your gossip makes them shriek with laughter. When they're finished relishing another's misfortune, they take you by the arms and legs. One, with more delicacy than you'd expect, peels your eyelids apart. Someone gently whispers, "This will only hurt a little." It's a lie. When the tears finally stop flowing, you can see more clearly the port's naive attempts to be anything but what it is. So, I don't know how many times we can do that. It lets me do it again, which is kind of weird. And if I do it again, what happens? Do I lose another one? Yeah, but does that give me another... Let's return to the arcade this time, then. Warbury Juxtamare is precisely like every other weekend destination. Shabbier than advertised and bristling with ways to spend more money than intended. Well, where we're going, we don't need eyes to see. So, we ponder the strange unearthly taste. That gives us our main option, I guess. With one... yeah. A residue persists from the last cup of tea, a flavour like roasted chestnuts, and the colour blue like absinthe brewed in the belly of a star. The sour tang of that last sip resides in your palate, in the oily coating on your tongue. It is like, but entirely dissimilar to, the more familiar teas of London. It would go magnificently with a fresh scone, some aunt-manufactured jam, but the aroma is fundamentally incorrect. The citrus notes mingle with the nostalgia for a time that's never been. The warm spices heighten the anxiety that bubbles with every sip. This tea remembers how it will come to be made. It is a struggle to ignore the details. I've gained a vision of heaven. I have 2 times caddies of dry tea. That's useful. I think I need that. And I gained 5 terror and a vision of the heavens. I can leave swiftly now I'm naked. I'm completely naked. Your beautiful garments are nothing but rags now. Well-dressed onlookers gawk and giggle, whisper and point. You look bedraggled, shabby, and worst of all, unfashionable. So we're gone for now, so that's fine. In the shops we can buy... What's at the bazaar? Whenever you're ready, game. Ooh, Jesus. Okay. Furtive sale of less than legal armaments. Now I don't need any of those. And at the market there are supplies and fuel. Well, we need supplies more than anything. But we'll take an extra fuel or 2 as well. Okay. Well then, on that note, we should head back to London. Hand in our port reports. Then go back to the Serene Mausoleum. And then, I think we're going to go back to the relay and go back to the old areas again. Because we need to go back to Carillion. Being unfashionable is the worst. Right, Kyla? It certainly is. One being unfashionable is just disgusting behaviour. This place is one of the freakiest places, in your opinion. Really gnarly shit. You're telling me this? Like, the whole... There is stuff here that is there but you cannot see is always a very unsettling thing in games. Or in literature in general. No, I did the literature, Kitsune. I did that last time. So what I currently need is... That's the wrong button. What I currently need is... I need more bombazine. But obviously there's a place called bombazine, I believe. They must sell it, but I haven't found it yet. And bronzewood. And that's for the floating parliament. And I've only got 1 on me. So we could actually try and deliver some bronzewood. But what I might do is when I go back to the old area, there's tons and tons and tons of those creatures that are made of bronzewood. We'll just get some there. How long have I been playing this? Probably about... Yeah, I've been playing about a week's worth of streams, Cal, so about 10 hours maybe? Maybe 11 hours or so? Why am I guessing? Hold on, let me tell you. 18 hours altogether, but I think some of that's AFKing, some of that was setting up, so I don't think all of that is in-game, but certainly a while now. Also, reset the time since crash counter again. Reset the clock! No? Alright. Ready? Deja vu! Right, let's send out the owl. Let's see what we can find. Is that foreground or background? That's background. We found something to the south. Let's go have a look. Am I going to play Sekiro at all, boss? I don't know, Norse Crow, actually. I wasn't sure if it was my cup of tea. I might look at it when it comes out, and I'll see, I guess. I haven't really made a conscious decision on that one, to be perfectly honest. Ah, we've got a Vision of Heavens, maybe? Oh no, another worldly artifact. I'll tell you what, a saying is actually a really good skill to have. It's nice. There are too many things coming out at the moment, I want to buy them all. I'll tell you what I really want, Vaka. I want Code Vein. I thought Code Vein looked fucking solid. Plus it has like busty waifus to make, which is at least a good 20% of what I like to do. You should overlay my Deja Vu in it. Running in the 90s. What, more flavor text to a saying? Yeah, it does seem a little bit like sparse actually. It's a bit odd. I want to get Code Vein. I mean, I was just Tales of Vesperia. I've been really enjoying at the moment. If anyone hasn't played that, I really recommend it, especially if you like RPGs. It's a JRPG with a cracking story, a really good fun cast of characters, brilliant voice acting in English actually, really solid, and the combat system is brilliant. Very, very fun. Oh, hello. We've got, if Maple was here, she'd be so proud of my shoes right now. Oh, savagery. Let's repair the hull. Thank you very much. Apart from Code Vein, what other games am I looking forward to? I mean, Resi 2's been on my list for a very, very long time, so I'm absolutely having a fucking blast playing Resi 2, I tell you. I hope it shows in the videos, because it's so fun. I love it to bits. Trying to think of what else coming up. There's the Sinking City that I'm looking forward to. I'm sure there's loads of stuff I just can't think of right now, frankly. But there's, I want to play Ace Combat. Ace Combat, really good. Oh, Neos and Martin, my dude, how you doing? You're gonna lay over at Heathrow tomorrow, the closest you've ever been to Weenie. Oh, dude, wave, you might see me. Thank you very much for the ongoing sub, my dude. Thank you so much. It's gotta be over. It's over. You're done over a year now, isn't it? Thank you very much, man. I wish the app would tell me again. It's kind of stupid. Appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much. What's the Sinking City? It's another Lovecrafty game. So, it's like a open world Lovecrafty kind of game, survival thing. We're in London. London. Uh-oh. Shit. Okay, we're fine. 13 months. Thank you, Jess. 13 months. Thank you so much, Neos and Martu. Right. We need to, first of all, get to the bank and put in some stuff we don't need. Oh, we only actually need one more bronzewood to finish. We can probably get some bronzewood when we pop back, can't we? Caddy of dried tea. Didn't I need dried tea for something? I swear I needed dried tea for something, and I can't remember what it was. I can't for the life of me remember, though I'm 99 point sort of not very much at all % certain that we needed something for it. Right, let me hand in port reports to the Ministry of Public Decency, even though they're wankers and they look like Rolf Harris. I need that because they can get me more, gratitude, which is, I might need to get a, Ministry stamp permit. Yes, I need that to get back to, the Reach, don't I? Ooh, I can trade favour for a cryptic benefactor. Don't know how much I need, actually. So let's get a ministry stamp permit. Do I swap 1 for 1? I lost 2. I need 2 of those though. I'm pretty sure. So let's get 2 of those. And I've got how much gratitude? 3. Okay. How much? This will cost 4 gratitude for the... Oh, no, that's... What about... Oh, cryptid benefactors are 20 or more gratitude. Damn. That's outrageous. Okay. What's at the bazaar anyway? Glass to Woolsbury. They want stained glass. That's actually quite an easy one, because that's actually an easy one to sort out. I can do that. The devil in your crew needs 2 tea and 2 honey for his quest. Oh, sweet. Okay. So I might actually have... I've got 2 tea and 2 honey. Okay, I'll save that for the devil quest then when I need to sort that out. I need clothes, don't I? I don't think I need clothes, no? I don't think so. That guy looks like KFC's guy's skinnier cousin, doesn't he just? Metro. Oh, I forgot about Metro. Oh, Cyberpunk looks amazing. The female player character they made in Cyberpunk was, like, super cool looking. Pharos has been playing Tales of Vesperia, but it hasn't really caught you like the other Tales. How far into it are you, Pharos, though? Because you unlock a load more sort of dynamic combat when you get going a bit, so... How much money am I at? 2.9. Okay. Let's get the... Okay. Can I get the Burlier Cannon now? I can! Irons at 50. Damage 20, range... Let's get that. It's expensive, but it's really cool. Ratty Baggage Handlers. That's for 10 hold. I kind of need to find another one like this, which gets me hold and a butchery, because it's just really good. Anyway, let's go to the hold. What are we going to swap that for? That's damage 20, that's damage 15. Heat 30, heat 25. Range 400, range 750. I don't know what to keep, actually. I'll keep... I guess I'll swap the Grimmalkin for it. Because that way we've got our spammy cannon, and we've also got our expensive thing. So let's go to the bank, and we'll stick this in the bank for now. Can I not put this in? Oh, there we go. There we go, cool. Metro does look good. Metro does look good. The whole like thing that's happened with it, with the Epic game, still just seems a bit silly. But this will make you into a short range brawler. To be honest, I'm always pretty close to the enemy, so I'd say that kind of works for me. So we'll try that for now. If it doesn't work, I can just swap them around. It's no biggie, is it? Okay, shall I hand in 5 more bronze wood? I got to do 2 more of those. I've got 4 bronze wood, but I'm not going out that way this time, so... What I do need to do is repair my shit. So I need to go into Explore London, is it? Wander the streets? No. Where is the... Is it the Steam and Sapphire Yards? There we go, repair my locomotive. That's what I want. So I need to fully repair, which costs money, but it's worth 120 sovereigns, but hey, I've now got the money for it. Sweet. Right, let's leave. And we're going straight to the Serene Mausoleum because we're going to hand in the quest for the lady that we got, and we'll get a port report. Then we'll quickly swing by Perdurance. We'll get a port report and buy 5 stained glass. Swing by Perdurance, report, and then Walbury Juxtamare to hand in the stained glass, and then we will go to the relay. We can hand in the port reports later. So. Yeah, people blaming the developers for the whole Steam thing. It's just a bit, the Steam and Epic Game Store thing's a bit weird. Sorry, Faris, you just got to the desert. Yeah, I mean, you're a fair bit in, actually, then. But, I don't know, I think Vesperia really gets really good around when you get the world map fully open and you can sort of go around. But it's, I mean, if you're not feeling it, Faris, I mean, you're not feeling it, you know. Deja vu. Alright, let's... Oh, what's that up there? Money. Let's go have a look what that is. Well, let's test this. That's the shotgun. Okay, that does look like it does quite a lot of damage. We gained another tea caddy. 3 sorts of soul wander this broken stretch of sky. The quick, the dead, and the mad. Anyway, let's chug our way to the most serene. Am I excited for the Snow DLC for Monster Hunter World? Yes, Cal, I am. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get it on PC at that point because I've only played it on the PS4, but I'm gonna get it on PC and then catch up and play it then. Really looking forward to that. Deja vu. I can't see anybody over here. Hear the shooting, but that's about it. Lots and lots of graves. It's like Yarnum up in here. Alright, archers, dude. Hello, everybody. Sorry if I've missed anybody as you came in. Hope you're all doing alright. Am I going to play Leon after I beat Resi 2? Yeah, because I think to be honest, the campaign's really Claire and Leon together. It's not one. It's not just doing one. So I'm going to be let's playing both of them. Is my plan anyway. Hey, Arno, you right, dude? Oh shit, fucking shit balls. That doesn't count. We're almost there. Cool.
Leon, help!
Crunch. Captain, for God's sake, we just painted the ship. Silence! It counts 3 times and I lose 1 waifu point for my umbrage. Man, that's just cruel. Man, those glowing, radiant ships are really bizarre. I don't know what's going on with those. Chugga 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 wee wee. Yeah, I am going to change the music. I've already got the DLC for that tech girl, actually. Alright, Froggy. It's good to see you again. I hope to see you again soon, alright? Sleep well. When you beat Claire, it gives you a new game, second run option, where you'll go through his, from Leon's point of view with a bunch of changes. That's cool. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, let's attend a funeral. Yeah, sure, why the hell not? A Skyfarer's funeral, we get something for it, don't we, normally? Yeah, we lose terror. Sweet, and it's worth it. Okay, we want to write a port before we do anything, of course, because that's free money. And then we are going to, approach the Deathless. Visit the Macabre Counselor. You have unfinished business with her. We do indeed. Well, she demands, do you have my daughter? Deliver the presumptuous heiress. With the assistance of the clairvoyant doctress's face, you have succeeded. The Macabre Counselor is as close to overjoyed as you've ever seen her, which is to say her mouth twitches sadly. The presumptuous heiress' response is much more passionate. She drops the hood with a dramatic flair. You let a bloody monster steal my face. It's just a bit of skin, dear, the Macabre Counselor says soothingly. Perhaps it will grow back. If not, you should be used to masks by now. Snap, snap, honey. Before the presumptuous heiress can continue her tirade, the Macabre Counselor draws you aside. Most satisfactory. You will have everything I promised and more. Now, if you excuse me, my daughter and I have important matters to discuss. So, I have a Crimson Promise. I have 3 casks of Navaratine gemstones. A shitload of experience as well. I don't know what these are. I guess they're worth a lot of money. I don't know what the Crimson Promise is either. Maybe I can use that at some point. I guess I can speak to her when I want to. And I can speak to the Dismal Chamberlain as well if I want to. I don't know if I want to do that though. Strange. Gemstones sell for like 450 a pop for a prospect. Really? So they're worth keeping. So I'll keep them in case I get. Well, I guess to be honest, it's worth keeping everything until you get a prospect for it, isn't it? Anyway, there's not really anything particularly I want to do here, barring memorabilia. Right, we want stained glass from here. We want 5 stained glass. That should get us. There we go. That does the job. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go straight to Perdonance, get the port report, straight to Walksbury Junction Mayor, hand in the 5 stained glass we just got, and then we're going to go back to the relay. Let's go. Whatever. I guess the Duchess owes me, but we'll come see her another time. Yeah, it can be a little bit weird. Like, honestly, brother, I mean, if I look at my possessions, like, what is villainy? A Crimson Promise. What is a life worth? This. Acquire these from the heart catchers or occasionally from blind hermits. Like, ooh. But, you know, cool. Got shit. Have I got a level up? No, I haven't. Oh well. I haven't got a chance to fuck anybody up since I got my shotgun, which makes me a little bit sad. They're big sell items. Heart catchers are a faction in Eleutheria. Okay, so again, that's probably worth it eventually. But the gems alone are probably worth. The creep factor. Fuck. The creep factor is a poison in itself. Yeah, that's true. How's the Swindon exploration going? It's going good, Dartican. We've avoided many of the Swindonites trying to murder us. That's no offense to you, GPM. Deja vu. There's lots of random screeching. I like it. I was about to say. I'm right here, dude. You're getting sweat on your phone. No, Cal, don't get sweaty. Get dangerous. Oh, what's... I don't really care what that is. It wasn't really important. I haven't got the cargo space. I've got one cargo space, I guess. I don't think there's anything here. Oh, there's something up ahead. What is it? Ah! It's a mining node, of which we cannot do. Okay, let's leave that for now then. There's a beam of light. As long as it runs one of those fat-off bats again, that was freaking weird. Ah! A star-maddened explorer. Right, let's time to shotgun this asshole. Wow, friggin' wrecked. A faintly luminescent crate. I get a vision of the heavens for that. Nice. Oh, there's something down there, is it? Darkwing Duck. Zworn ein Svisiko. Well, what's the Dutch one? Laken lekte Kaligadun. Darkwing Duck. Alright, it's another mining node, so that's no real good for me. The cryptic bullshit takes style to pull off, and this game has a lot of style. We actually technically had one death, but that didn't count, and it wasn't canon, so we overdid it. I speak English and a very small bit of French, but I used to speak more of it back in the day, but I've done it so little recently, I haven't really spoke it, so just one, primarily. Absolutely wrecked, mate. Let's repair our ship. Freebie. Man, the light is really wacky in this. It looks like it's like a picture, like a JPEG that's been like stretched or something. It's really strange. Stand studying the language of the enemy. You live to correct my French pronunciation, indeed. And correct will be needed. The evening ballroom. Oh, I can actually. Oh, this is actually really interesting. So you know, in the Purderant bit when we're doing all those stories, this is where the dark passageways were. Shit. This is where the dark passageways were between all the areas. That's so cool. Right, let's go get our port report from the parlour. A party below stairs. Can we get something? We can get some particularly good gossip. Yeah, let's do that. Very, very nice. Thank you. Into the parlour we go. We can write a port report, because of course. We can stand for Parliament. I don't really know what that does. I don't know if we really want to do it either. And the chance of me, it's only a 38% chance. Let's try it. Fail. A new election will be called here after a while. The polls are not in your favour. Your opponents appear to have the will of the people behind them. Fortunately, it's a long way from here to Parliament. You suspect that it will not be long before the winner tires of their new position and steps down. Cool. Alright, we got our port report, and now we're going to head over to Warbury Juxtamare and trade the thingies with them. So you can pass bills and take it to London to get money. Oh, that's nice. Oh, thank you, Magister. That's really helpful to know. Perdonance is pretty unsettling, yeah. Although, the amount of people that have sex there is kind of ridiculous. Those guys just do nothing but, like, party and bum all day. Sounds alright. Well, I looked at the new Mortal Kombat stuff. Ooh, what's that down there? Is that a golden one? Yeah. Yeah, Cabal looks awesome. Yeah, Cabal looks cool, Carl. You're about 60 hours in, so you'll try and help when you can. Oh, thank you. Much appreciated. Like, I'm what am I, 18 hours in, but I'm still really shit at this, so, you know. There are supposed to be doors in those skinny corridors, but maybe there's like, maybe the door leads to the outside of that passageway so they can sort of zoom in and out. Cabal wins. Flawless. Right, we got ourselves a jumble of souls. Boop boop. A face stealer is someone who actually takes your face. Yeah, yeah. Like, Kyla, when we rescued the Duchess's daughter, or whatever her name was, she had her face stolen. Hello, what's that down there? I saw a light. Is that a... Oh, fuck. Aha! Hello, hello. Alright. A Finest Sky story or a tale of terror? How much hull have I got? Yeah, let's do that. And I gained 19 sovereigns and a sky story. Nice. Alright, spell. A corn snake? Oh. If I was allowed pets, I would. I like snakes. Next. Snuffers. Yeah. What was that, Dan? Sorry? What's the over-under on that being her original face anyway? Probably not her original face, indeed, yeah, which is kind of creepy. Although it sounds like she was left with a very pretty face. Something, wasn't the description like a dark-skinned beauty of some sort? I don't know. Not like the forewoman, who's just a massive, like, breasty lady. I have to have a train shotgun. What else could I use, you know? Boom. Kaboom. It fires pretty quick as well. Hello. There's a friendo down there. Oops. What flavour of friendo? An Albion Marauder. Oh fuck, that's bad. There we go. Wrecked them really nicely. Loot the hold for unusual cargo, a faintly luminescent cage, and we got a vision of the heavens. Nice. That was nice. Because I've got more money and more hull and like more crew now, I might be able to do some of the more burly things in the first zone, which is why I kind of want to pop back and have a quick look. Besides, we got some quests for our crew over there. We've got to go to Carillion for the mice, or the rats even. And we got to go to Carillion for... Oh, who is it? I forget. Was it my aunt? I forget. Right, almost at Western Supermare in space. Let's go. Your crew begins singing around about the seaside. Does this count as mutiny? Yes. I'm going to throw them at space bees. Okay, that looks like an enduring dreadnought. Yeah, okay. The HML Nickerson's Kingdom. I like it. Right. Shit. It's all misty. The hell? Was it this misty before? I guess it was. The House of Hughes. Was it this misty before? It wasn't, was it? Uh-oh. Some weird shit happening here? I mean, like, you know, weirder than normal. I also need to get a new Winchester for your pilot. Oh yes. Do I? The Mists of Woolbury. Alright. Offer sanctuary aboard my train. Let's join the songs. Let's sing. What could possibly go wrong? As the final harmony dies with it, peace is restored. Even the memory of the song in your part in the choir fades from memory. Looking down, there is something in your hand. A doll embedded with many sticks and bound with rope.
Blue.
It has no face, but its stare is no blank in the nose and the faces of the people surrounding you. An otherworldly artifact. Let's, I need to gain admittance to Woolbury. Oh, no, I don't. I can just do the bazaar from here. Ah, look at that. Oh, I heard lewd, sorry. Thank you, Nalden. You're in London, you're finding mist weird. Yeah, well, it's spooky eldritch mist, you know. The exuberant architect grasps his hand with glee. Oh, marvellous, marvellous. We shall know glory yet. Do you think it'll get rather hot inside the hall? Oh, no matter. I'm sure we can stand a little heat. Okay, cool. And the Juxta Market, we need to buy a couple of fuel and a couple of supplies, for sure. And one more supply. Okay. That's fine. We don't really need to do anything. I kind of want to write a port report, but it costs a lot of money to get in. Yeah, it's probably not worth it, frankly. Queue for a porpoise pass. How long does that take? The portly man standing just ahead of you is sweating prodigiously. In vain, he mops at his pink skin, around the wattle of fat that collars his chin. After a while, his facial structure sharpens. Is he actually melting? It is time. A drum roll is performed by a smugly beaming child in a bright blue uniform. A maternal figure, similarly attired in cobalt, counts off at those in front of the queue. She reaches you, then 3 behind you, then stops. That's it. The rest of you will have to come back for the next lottery. Workers from the Bureau of Entertainment swoop in, gathering the lucky winners. A man and a woman appear beside you, both exquisitely dressed. Their smiles well-whetted knives. Come already. The courtier doesn't like waiting. So, excellent. So we can now... we're going to have a hat this time. Glorious hat. But you're not asking how they have a beach in the sky. Well, that's not important. Hey, Maple. You'd have been proud of me, Maple. I shot many people and didn't miss a single time. Everyone will confirm. 100%. 110%. Oh, we got different things now. The courtier summons a pair of pale children. Their stained glass eyes a palette of emerald golds. They'll help you with everything you need, Captain. No favours too big, too terrible. I'd ask you don't request a bladder as a hat, however. I hate training new help. His assistants are as attentive as they are silent. Reverently, they offer possibilities and flattering headgear. Fascinators, bowlers, top hats, even veils filigreed with milky blue seed pearls and roses that red of a broken heart. When you're finally dismissing the children, the courtier considers you for a long moment. He turns to a wardrobe and hands you several garments, all your size. Once you are dressed, he dismisses you, shooing you into Roxbury Juxta Mare. Walsbury weirdness of 2. Nice. I guess I can see things more now? Let's write a port report quickly. Delicious. We can just get a top hat. I wanted a top hat for sure. I'm not sure I got one. Maybe I got a veil. Maybe my captain likes veils. Clamber through the gnarled door. The door slides like a thief into your peripheral of your vision. Too short to enter unless you crawl. You pry the door open. Inside is the throat of a short tunnel. Connective tissue, really, leading out into a star-swallowed twilight. A canal slicked with juices that cannot so much be seen as felt. Your journey begins here. Push through to the other side. You press down. It sticks to you. Vernix and the warm reek of intestinal meat. Gelatinous and insistent that you remain where you are. Perhaps it is the Scythian nature of the travel. Perhaps it is carelessness. Whatever it is, the voice of the man ahead of you. But salt dry and salt cold comes as a surprise. You're late for the sermon too, he hisses. We mustn't be late for the sermon. His hand grasps yours, tugs you through a translucent membrane across the path, through church doors. You don't have time to observe the port. The air seizes you, cold as a corpse's kiss, and something about it is wrong. Yeah, I agree with you, Poison Dream. It's incredible, isn't it? It really is. The bedraggled parson stands before his people, palms raised. Today we stand before they who must grieve to give praise to their sacrifice. Without them, there would be no joy, no agony against which we must juxtapose the sweetness of our existence. Do not ever forget this. If you forget all else, do not forget this. He raised his eyebrows at you. A pleasure to see a new member. Please join us later on the beach. So we can listen to the murmuring sermon, we can talk to the cultists on my right, or to the cultists on my left, or I can depart. Well, let's talk to the cultists on my right, of course. Upon closer inspection, it has become evident that it isn't hair that sits atop her skull, but thousands of delicate cilia. Still, aside from that one anomaly, the woman seems normal and generous with her attention. I like coming here. The parson's got a good heart. No idea what he's trying to say sometimes, but he's got a good heart. He wants us to rise up, rise beyond who we are and what we are. We've just got to give ourselves to they who must grieve. That's how I got this. She strokes her hair in the mists. She leans in, but honestly, I'm only here because the parson's a pretty one. The description's great, isn't it? It's very creepy. Cilia is those twitchy little hair on the inside of one's lungs. Yeah. Yeah. Talk to the cultists on my left. Hello. They burble gently at you, their voice like a chorus of brooks. You're new. When they speak, you can see that they do not in fact have tongues, but a mouth like the inside of an intestine, soft with pale villi. Villi. Or villi. Perhaps this is why they sound the way they do. The Bureau does not like me in Walbury-Juxta-Mare. They do not even like me in the off-season. But I have seen they who must grieve, and I will remember that day always. It transformed my body, my mind, and my heart. All good. Let's listen to the murmuring sermon, shall we? The bedraggled parson paces across his stage, lit up from behind his reverence. His conviction in the suturous of his speech. Here is a man assured in his precise place in the universe. And if you take away one thing from this church today, carry this with you. Hope. Hope that the world will change. Hope that we will transform under the watchful love of they who must grieve. Cult, 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 cult. Yay! Cult! An unexpected intrusion. The bedraggled parson stands before his people, palms raised. He clears his throat, but before the parturition of the first syllable, officials from the Bureau of Entertainment swarm into the chapel, howling like blood-drunk wolves. There is little resistance from the congregation, merely an affected resignation. The officers from the Bureau of Entertainment are civil as they evict the crowd. Once they've surmised you do not belong, the officers leave you largely alone, occupying themselves instead with the task of extraditing the parishioners. The bedraggled parson's disciples cooperate with only minimal contempt, moving where they are told, answering questions when they're asked. All in all, a courteous disruption. Come on then, let's go, let's go. The rictus smiles of the officers are identical in their splendour, as is the exquisiteness of their uniform, the oiled shine of their dark hair. The Bureau of Entertainment is the branch of the Ministry of Public Decency responsible for the well-being and upkeep of Walbury-Juxta-Mare. They take their duty seriously. We can go quietly. They're too busy pummeling parishioners to listen. You'll surely be able to explain soon. Or bolt. Sod this, you flee from the Bureau of Entertainment enforcers who are quite naturally aghast by your audacity. Let's just go quietly. Don't want to draw attention. You really should have said something, coos a woman, box-shouldered and fetchingly crocodilian. Her smile something scrimshawed into her jaw. Why didn't you say anything? Oh well, too late now. The bruises are charming, I promise. Now off with you, back to Walsbury, back to civilization. She thrusts you through an exit and bolts the door behind you. The journey burns like the birth of a star, boils beneath your muscle. Well, that was weird. Walsbury-Juxta-Mare is precisely like every other weekend destination. Now you can see Walsbury-Juxta-Mare for what it is. You can see there is a whole other Walsbury, trapped just below the first. Well, that's horrifying. Does the culty shit drinking game apply to streams? Of course, Kitsune. Shots every time cults are mentioned. Go to the office of the Bureau of Entertainment. Here you'll be able to betray the cult and forge a difference alliance. Just entering the office is not a betrayal, however. Slide across to the off-season. It bleeds from your teeth, the story that grants you passage. Guilt, rinded and sour. We can go to the beach. That's where we meet the cultists, right? Well, this is weird. But let's slide across to the off-season and see what happens there for one savage secret. You tell a passerby a story they're not expected. Something raw, profoundly and audaciously private. They gasp and the air jumps. It raises into a door like a wicker tunnel strung with fairy lights. You dash through and the air feels membranous, stinks of burning wire. It is a wall of mucus, 2 feet thick, and it cools your eyes in oil-slick rainbows. You are welcome in the off-season. So, Walsbury Juxta Mare has become a corpse. The run-down bones of its forgotten attractions swarm with bedraggled men and women, all armed with cleaning equipment. This is where the workers of Walsbury live and labour to create the gaudy frontage seen by tourists. The beach is now a decaying mess, visited only by the cultists who attend the chapel there. To linger here you'll need to work, but labour is poorly paid. Take other workers' jobs too often, and they'll firmly encourage you to depart. Interesting. So I can go back to the tourist part of Walsbury if I want to. Okay, so I can leave. I can assist with shoveling, which I did. Hooray. What does that get me? A grumpy woman wastes little time on exposition. She passes you a shovel, a few words of advice, and jabs a gloved finger at a seething mound beside you. Try not to breathe deeply. Over the course of the next few hours, you discover 2 things. First is that donkey feces, once it starts burning, smells curiously like tea. The second is that occasionally fruits, malformed viscera, occasionally an eyeball or 6. The work is nightmarish, but you survive until the end of your shift, and you'll never smell the same again. I can walk to the beach. That's what's there. I can visit the cult at the beach if I want to. Divest the donkeys of their eggs. Let's do that. One question about the game. If I die and keep playing with another captain, what happens to my quest? I think if you play with another captain, then everything stays the same, I believe. But I'm not 100% on that. It feels like the other part is an Eldritch Pocket dimension, and this is the real place. Yeah, it really does feel like that. It seems like that seems to be the case. You can exit to the docks and enter the off-season for 60 sovereigns. Okay. So I've gained a savage secret, a tale of terror, by collecting donkey eggs. The donkeys are infertile. A flint-eyed woman reassures you. None of these eggs will ever reach fruition. The zygotes strangle themselves in the sack. Though they do need to be flenched from the donkeys, otherwise there's a risk of rot and worse. You spend a few hours with a knife, gingerly paring the eggs from the underside of their bellies. They come apart in clusters, soft and milky grey, their inhabitants silvery and still. Well, that's awful. We can visit the cult if we really want to. I guess we should. Their chapel lies on the beach at the edge of the mist. It is weft tendons and yellowing bone, the pews muscle cured in salt. It's amazing how spacious this place is, given the exterior. From the outside it looks just like another corpse washed onto the shore. So we can actually work for the cult if we want to? Let's have a word with the parson, see what he says. His voice is like water, warm, hypnotic. They were kind to you, the bedraggled parson says abruptly and without vitriol. Yet only a pale wonder, eyes fever warm under the wilds of his hair. It's all he extends. Was he talking about the officials or something else? Agree to a request, recruit for the cult. I'm not going to conspire with the cult right now until I want to know what I want to do with this. So I'm actually going to go back to the off-season, and then I'm going to leave the off-season for the dock. Well, that was that. So what we're going to do ourselves is pop to the transit now. The audio bug has come back. Oh no! That was really creepy. Peace out, Umbra. You off? Alright, dude. See you later. I'm not going to conspire with the cult. Who are you and what have you done to the Halloween? I know, Adipo. I know. I've gone mad. I've gone mad. But at the moment, I want to... Because Because sometimes in these games, and especially in the Sunless Sea, a lot of your decisions were permanent, and I want to be a little bit careful with what I do and make well-informed choices the best I can, to be perfectly honest. Right, so we're going to pop down to the relay, and we're going to head back to the Reach. And that's probably what we'll do for tonight, actually. And then once we're back at Port Prosper, we'll consider what we want to do. We're still missing a town or two, which are down here almost certainly. I reckon next time we're back here, we'll have a nosy and see what we can find. We won't spend too long in the Reach, honestly. We just probably we'll do like a loop or we'll like do a loop or two, get some port reports, get some money, get some bronze wood for my quest, and then I think we'll be done with that. I never did play Fall in London, no, out of pub, but I know Kiko did. And he's explained a lot about it to me. Hello, what's that over there? We've got something nearby. We've got a... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. That looks like tentacles in the sky? Fuck. I gained supplies. A bed of eels wriggles through the sky. Well, that's horrifying. Thanks for that. I would wait till next time, Tech Girl. Sorry, I don't want your story to get lost, and I'm planning on stopping shortly. So it's probably, to be honest, stories are best probably saved for games that are less talking heavy, if that makes sense. So stuff like when playing PUBG or something else, probably. It's probably for the safe bet. Right, we want to get round the relay, don't we? By the way, if some of you haven't seen the relay, you need to see it. It's actually a marvel of graphical prowess. It looks amazing. The Reach transit relay is just around. Oh, fuck. Ah! Here's the relay. Here's the relay, right. In we go. You'll still find a port and 3 horrors and a relay to... You still need to find a port and three horrors and a relay in the Reach. Oh really? Am I missing another relay, am I? Sweet, thanks for that, Easy. I'll have another proper look. Alright, the relay. So we need to present ourselves to customs. There's nothing to declare, of course. I have nothing to declare. There's no contraband here. They get upset, but he waves us on without a word. Return to our engine now that we've had our ship declared, and we're going to travel first class. So we pay unlocked with 1 ministry stamped permit. So it only costs 1, does it, to get around? That's not too bad then. Travel to the Reach first class. At the sight of your papers, the superintendent jumps to activate the relay. Its hour looms rumble, spinning the pocket of new time in which your locomotive will make its journey. My terror has been reduced. It is not the date that it was. I still have no idea what that means. We've lost the ministry stamp permit. Check this guy out, guys. It looks awesome. Love it. That's so cool. Probably the Eleutheria relay, since it's a pain to find. Yeah, I definitely haven't got that one. That was cool, right? Seriously. And here we are, at the Albion Transit Relay. With our new locomotive. And we're back here. So we're missing a couple of things. I'm guessing... maybe around here somewhere, on the edge, if we can get to the edge. Or maybe up here. I don't rightly know, but we'll have a proper look. We'll find it. We'll find it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to park in Port Prosper, get a port report, and, honestly, we're, is this Port Prosper? Is this Port Prosper, or is this the relay? Let's have a quick look. Queen's Cross Station. No, it's Port Prosper. Explore Port Prosper and get... oh, we got a messenger. Interesting. He has a scrubbed pink face and immaculate hair of a natural-born butler. Okay, let's see what that's about. The messenger explains that he is, as you've already guessed, a butler. His master has heard much about your exploits and is quite desperate to meet you. He hands you a card with an address. You recognise it as a neighbourhood of a particular wealth and prominence. You can now visit the bleak industrialist estate. And I got a cryptic benefactor. Nice. Well, we'll obviously go there at some point, no doubt, but... if I explore Port Prosper, I don't want to join the fair. Where's the, am I being done? But where's the Queen's Cross Station? Where's the port report option? That's weird. Must be being stupid. Is it the Windward Company? No. That's strange. Explore Port Prosper is port report. That's what I thought, but it's not there. It's only got the fair. Which I've done the fair before, but... I failed the dog!
No!
Oh well. Stick to the main stalls. Let's do that quickly. I've done this before, I'm pretty sure, but... yeah, I've got no port report. That's odd. Oh, maybe I've already got it. Hold on. I might have already got one. Yeah, let's just check a minute. Port reports. I've already got one for Port Prosper by some. Yeah, I've already got one. I must have got it on the way back last time. Okay, derp. Cool, well at least I know. If I look at the bazaar, what's here? Souls. Okay. That's fine. I need some more fuel, one more supply, and 2 more fuel, I'd say, for now. One more fuel. There we go. Well, I got plenty of money for now, so... offer transport to settlers. I'll do that next time. Right, I'm going to stop here for today, guys. For next time, we got to go to Carillion because we got a quest. But we're going to talk to the person we've just found out about at Port Prosper, and we are going to well, we're going to look for the port we're missing here, which I'm guessing is either here somewhere or here somewhere. We're going to kill some bees because we need some honey. We're going to kill some of those scrivers up north because we need some bronze wood. And generally, we're going to fuck some stuff up because that's how we roll. So thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this, enjoyed today's stream. Splatterhouse is up on the channel if you want to. And if you've enjoyed this and you've never visited one of the streams today, please come back. We have a lot of fun here. So certainly hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, everybody, and I'll see you all soon, okay? Love you. Bye.